see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. 3A Sports College football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Purdue's offense will start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Big, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the defense got him at the 27.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. Turning it up. He picks it up, still on his feet. At the 20. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And once he found open space, the man might as well stop playing. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Notre Dame's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. But they've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over, Jesse. Those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay in the schedule. Now, going backwards, giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Bob. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now it's back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. Initially, he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Not enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's more. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
That keeps the score. Purdue 7, Notre Dame 0.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking for room. It's Bob. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Under fire. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we'll focus on how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Dropping back, it's Carr. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to slam it in. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
so nice to have a signal man who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. All tied up, just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've got a first down here to open the period. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver run the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the other? Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over South Carolina. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
Man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down now.
The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here come the Irish back on offense. They took their time out of the game, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, they're playing good complementary football up to this point. This is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down.
Breaks into the open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them in any area of the field so far in this one.
Got some room into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch near the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the perfect turn. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He'll keep it himself. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock it down at the 17.
When these quarterbacks run these zone reads, read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes him so hard to defend. Because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. If you do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping him.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now for 2 minutes before half, they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field. Sneaks it into the end zone. He's got
defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit back to work and may have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. DB's right up on the receivers. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Complete with conviction on the crossing. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Turning it on! Ripping through the defense. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Bounced right back to them. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run play action. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit.
Number 38 on to punt it away.
He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up every yard you can and help out the offense. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And complete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Pauly. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Trying to barrel in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The give to the back.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to get rid of it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Got the first down and more. They bring him down on the big play. Will move the sticks.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
And that one's incomplete. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw its Carr. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat On the direct snap, it's Bob. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Takes the handoff. It's McCoby. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Trying play action. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressiveness by this offense.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Finds his man. It's Ross. Crosses the 30. He's got a late. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between the QB and the wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, we'll update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by a field goal over UNLV. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical. And a nice job of getting to the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Pocket breaking down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Irish send out this will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. They'll try the run. Got some room to run. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake, now throw. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for space. It's locked. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success.
Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
PAT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And he finds no running room at all, and the 3rd quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's blocked. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? A strike field. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
And this is what leaders do at the quarterback position, guys. After throwing 2 picks a week ago, he was able to put that game behind him, refocused himself, got back in the film room. He looks like a different player this week.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the...
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
To the air, it's Singleton. They go to the wide receiver screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
And the Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected it.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. On the option. He'll toss it. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across the
coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop. That's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Brings up 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down.
There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. On the ground, it's blocked. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. They'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time, but they might anyway. With the run on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down there.
Yeah, I mean, try to show some.
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.